here today to do my weekly empties. So these are the empties that I got through this week. We're going to separate these in two videos because I have a funny feeling it's going to be long. So we'll go ahead and do the candles and body care items first, like Bath and Body stuff first, and then we'll do all of the wax second. So look for 2 uploads today on Saturday. We'll split them up. It just takes so long for me to render, which is, it basically compresses, I think, the video down so that YouTube can upload it, and then it takes forever to upload. So just in the interest of time, we'll go ahead and do that. So check for 2 uploads today. I want to take a moment and welcome you if you're new to the channel. I hope you decide to stick around and become a part of the channel. Subscribe down below. And I want to welcome you back if you're a returning visitor or subscriber. I'm so glad to have you as a part of this channel. Okay, so if you'll remember from last week, I didn't do the candle empties. I totally forgot, and our video was still long, so there's that. So we're going to just include all of them in the video today. We have a few Bath and Body Works candles here. The first one is this pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin spice, fresh espresso, and whipped cream. It's got the White Barn label on that. So I did finish this one up. I burned it all the way down, and actually I let it, I was gonna let it burn itself out, but it was getting so close. I mean, look, if you can see, there's hardly anything left in the bottom. It's like right here. So I thought, well, let's just put it out. It was getting towards the end of my work day, and I thought, you know what, we'll put it out and call it a day. This was nice. I wouldn't say it was particularly strong. Definitely wasn't strong coffee, but it burned pretty well. I think it cotton balled it maybe twice as the wicks got a little puny a couple of times, but I tend to expect that with Bath and Body Works, truly. So I kind of watch just to make sure. I would rather have not super hot fast burn, but enough where, you know, it's melting the wax really good and you're getting some of that scent through. So yeah, I would get another one of these, maybe one a year. I know they come out with it. I think it's a frequent returner, so to speak. So yeah, I would get another one next year. I enjoyed it. I probably don't need any more now. And would I cry if they didn't have it next year? Probably not, but you know, I enjoyed it, and you know, I'm glad I burned one, and I think that was the first one that I've ever had. So yeah. All right, we have a Homeworks here. This was the Heirloom Orchard. I picked this up last year at Ulta and decided I was going to finish it. Look at that. I mean, they really go down to the bottom, don't they? I mean, it's just amazing. There's like no wax left in these. All right, it says for the fragrance notes, apple, Bartlett pear, oak wood, and fig. This reminds me a little bit of the autumn candle from Bath and Body Works. Yeah, it's just such a nice, bright, fresh, crisp apple. I think the pear lends itself, you know, to that in this blend. So you get a little bit of that pear and the apple in here. I really don't smell the oak wood at all, and the fig probably just adds a little bit more hint of sweetness. This performs great. I do have a Hurricane that I put my Homeworks candles in. They pool really fast and great. I don't have to cotton ball these. You know, I barely babysit these. I make sure that they burn, you know, and melt all the wax down before, you know, throughout, because it is a large diameter dish there, before I put it out or extinguish it. But yeah, I am so pleased with his candles, Harry Slatkin's candles, and I will continue to purchase. I have quite a few I've bought this year. It's kind of getting out of hand because they're so large. They're harder to store. Sounds crazy. All right, so this was last year's pumpkin clove, and I had actually started burning it, and I didn't burn that much of it, so I thought, you know what? You guys know, I don't want to put partially burned candles back in my collection. I want to finish them off. So I did, and you can see the wicks were getting kind of long and they flopped over when I put them out. So that was it for that one. It says clove buds, ground cinnamon, pinch of nutmeg, and fresh pumpkin. I don't like this one as much as my pumpkin carving. This is not pumpkin carving, so I would not get this again. I will stock up and stick with my pumpkin carving. It was okay. I mean, it's definitely pumpkin and clove. It's not sweet cinnamon pumpkin. It's different than that. It's definitely more of a clove and pumpkin type of blend. I mean, it says cinnamon, but not really. I would say, yeah, a little bit of nutmeg, but really, I don't get the cinnamon in this one. So it burned pretty well, I would say. I mean, you get a little residue on the jar, a little bit, but for the most part, this burned pretty well. And it's just not my favorite fragrance, so I wouldn't repurchase. This one was pumpkin cinnamon bun from this year. Nice packaging. You can see it's got a lot of the candles this year are having this residue, kind of yuckiness. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, the scent notes for this: warm cinnamon roll, pumpkin spice, and vanilla frosting. I really like this one. I felt like I really got the bakery in this. I burned it mostly in this office. So it was a smaller room, and I mostly got a really nice, I wouldn't say it was necessarily cinnamon roll where I was sitting here and I could say, wow, it smells like a cinnamon roll or Cinnabon or whatever when you go to the mall. It doesn't smell like that, but it was like really good bakery, not super heavy on the pumpkin either. For me, it was kind of a, and I hate using the generic word, but kind of a generic bakery scent with hints of pumpkin spice, I guess, is what really I got out of it. And I really liked it. It was strong in here. I would say 7 out of 10 in this office. Part of the time I leave the doors shut if I'm in meetings, and then I open it up when I don't. So yeah, I would get another one of these. If these are available for SAS or a better sale than the $10 off that they have going, at least they did, I think, this morning. Maybe, but I wouldn't go crazy on that. I would maybe pick up another one for next year. I liked it. I did cotton ball it. Again, most Bath & Body Works candles, unfortunately, I have to cotton ball at least once. I don't know why. All right, continuing with candles, but this was a Goose Creek Blueberry Potion. Really like the packaging, although I didn't get to chance to see how the luminary effect worked. I put this in my crock, and I will tell you, when it arrived, the wicks were all wonky in this. Like, they were kind of off to the side. One was off to the side, one was in the middle. So it definitely melted in transit, or it had melted previously at some point, and the wicks moved. And yes, could I have called and asked them to send me another one? I don't know. It's laziness, I guess. I just thought, you know what, I'll pop it in the candle crock. It'll be fine. And this was fabulous. I'm telling you, my candle crock is over here. So it's in this office. And oh my gosh, this was great. I will probably get another one of these. I don't know. I think they were on sale. I don't know if they still are. So if you're interested in Goose Creek, go check them out. I think they were $9.99 yesterday, something like that. I held off. I didn't get any because I do have a lot of candles that I'm trying to work through. I like this one. It was definitely to me, what it really smelled like was a cross from the blueberry cereal and what is that, Frankenberry. So it was kind of a cereal blend with blueberry and strawberry. That's what it smelled like. It was very good. I had it in the crock for 7 days, I want to say. I think it lasted pretty good for about 6. So I don't know, would I have gotten 6 days? There's no way I would have gotten 6 days of 24-hour round-the-clock burning. Because, you're not going to burn your candles when you're sleeping. At least you shouldn't. So anyway, yeah, I feel like I got my money out of that one. And yeah, I would pick up another one for sure. All right, so we finished the Iced Cranberry Scone. That was a test candle that I picked up when we were in Ohio. Yes, it got kind of schmutzy at the bottom. I would say, for the most part, it didn't look this bad as we were burning, but I let it go at the end like I usually do to see if it'll put itself out. Still has a little bit left, but at this point I was like, I'm done. It's done. So this is fresh cranberry, crumbly brown sugar, and sweet vanilla. The longer that this burned in terms of halfway and down, I feel like I really got more of a bakery note. I don't know why, but I don't know if the fragrance oil settled to the bottom or what happened, but I will say it was more bakery mid-range and down. I like this. I'm glad I have another. You guys know I love the cranberry pie candle. I have several from last year, and I think this rivals it. If you missed out on the cranberry pie candle last year and you're really kind of bummed out, I would pick this up and see what you think. I've had to cotton ball it, that's pretty much par for the course. But yeah, I would definitely say try that one if you like bakery scents. I like it. I would probably get at least one more. Again, if it's SAS or Candle Day prices, I might get a couple. I don't know. I have a few cranberry pie left, so I don't want to go crazy. I don't want to run out of space with like 5 candles, right? I want a nice variety. I don't know if we talked about this, so we're going to do it again if we did, but if not, normally I move them out and we recycle them once I'm done. But anyway, I'm not sure. We had this Yankee Candle shortbread cookie. So this was the second one. I had 2 of these from back in the day. These are pretty old. and I wanted to use it up, so I did use it in my candle crack. You can see, like, I don't know why it does that. It puts the giant divot in there. Must be just the way that it, you know, when it hardens and solidifies after it cools. But anyway, so that was okay. I really think that it was pretty scentless. I think that, you know, it's been sitting around for a really long time, and, you know, who knows? You just never know what could happen with the seal of the jar, even though it seems good. I don't know. And maybe this wasn't a really strong candle to begin with. If they had it anymore, which I don't know that they do, I wouldn't pick it up. It was really light, and I like stronger fragrance. All right, so we have a few body care items here. We have our soap of the week that we used up. Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte from Bath & Body Works, Creamy Pumpkin, Toasted Marshmallow, and Warm Praline. Picked this up on a soap sale this year. You know, this is pretty scentless to me. So if you're looking for something that's not overwhelming and you're not just like blown back by the fragrance of your soap, you might want to pick this one up. A little too light for me, but I'm glad I tried it. We finished up this hand cream of Firecracker Pop that I had in the office. I don't know that it says what the scent notes are, but they had several things this year in this particular fragrance. I like it a lot, actually. It does remind me of that like blue raspberry type of fragrance. I liked it. I would get another one of these for sure. And the last two, I had some body scrubs or sugar scrubs from the Bathing Garden. This is Candy Carousel. It says almond oil sugar scrub. Really love, you guys know, I love her sugar scrubs. Can't say enough about them. Those are my go-to. That's what I purchased. So I loved it. Really, really nice. And then I finished up a sample that she had sent. The Sweetest Thing Shea Butter Sugar Scrub as well. I saved these. And actually, these are the perfect size if you're done with your body creams from Bath & Body Works. Cut them open and put any remaining residual cream in here. It usually is a perfect size for that. So just as a tip to recycle. But yeah, I got through a lot of candles in the past couple of weeks, and we're going to continue our quest to use and enjoy our candles. So thank you so much for watching today. Make sure you stay tuned to part 2 where we talk about all of the wax that we went through this week. Bye, everybody.